Do you believe, this is kind of a side question, but do you believe, because it's my belief, as well as other people I talk to, it seems that like a lot of casually contemptuous conclusions when it comes to people in the medical field is everything is just hereditary. The disease you have right now, it's hereditary, and what you're going through right now, it's hereditary. But can you say that like a lot of it has to do with behavioral aspects of food they eat, exercises that they've done, habits that they've had as a childhood, and like you said, preventable aspects that could have been taken to prevent something such as Alzheimer's?
Yeah, I mean, I can give an example of the environmental factors. We are in a health crisis, and we brought it on ourselves by bad practices. And one of the things I write about in Hormone Secrets is the diet. And the diets that we're eating are high carbohydrate. They've been encouraged by the industrial food manufacturers. And we have an area the size of California devoted to corn cultivation, which is primarily used for sugar and sugary sweets and all that stuff in the United States, an area the size of California and the United States devoted to corn cultivation. And so these recommendations for these high carbohydrate diets have been swirling around for about 30 years. And they seem to have been promoted by the big industrial food groups, right? And because they can promote sugar, and they can promote kinds of fats that are easily storable, and it tastes good. And so what's happened is, I believe that this is directly responsible for the obesity epidemic. Okay, so right now the science seems to be moving towards animal fats and much higher fats diets. And you probably heard of this ketogenic diet. That's a diet primarily of fat, and they do very well. They get rid of the diabetics often get rid of all their medications, and they throw away their blood pressure pills. Their weight falls. And this is animal fats and a high fat diet, as opposed to this last 30 years kind of insane narrative pushed by the industrial sources of our food that the carbohydrates are better. And it's done in conjunction with the FDA, right? The FDA is entirely captured by the industry, both the drug industry and the food industry. And they get their revenues from these sources, and they basically are advertising vehicles for industry. And so it's been a tremendously bad thing for our drug supply, and the integrity of our prescription drugs and our food. And our health has reflected this, and this unprecedented obesity epidemic has, the industry and the FDA has been directly responsible for it. So yeah, this is a area where it's definitely environment.
Yes.
And it's a problematic. It's horrible.